Welcome to Full Color Solitaire, full color cards, and the full color gaming system. Introducing Full Color Spider 4-suit. 5 new games, 10 different levels, and a new way to play your favorite games. The 13 card set is our beginning level featuring 130 full color cards to sort. The 16 card set is an intermediate level featuring 160 full color cards to sort. The 19 card set is an advanced level featuring 190 full color cards to sort. The 22 card set is a master level featuring 220 full color cards to sort. And finally, the 25 card set, our genius level featuring 250 full color cards to sort. So let's choose a game and let me show you how to play. Once you're inside the app, simply select the Choose a Game button and it will take you into our cover flow, also known as our picture menu. Simply choose the name of the game you want and touch through, and that will take you into the 5 different card sets that you just saw. Each card set has an undo and a no undo level. Card set 13 is level 1 and level 2. Card set 16 is level 3 and level 4. Card set 19 is level 5 and level 6. Card set 22 is level 7 and level 8. Card set 25 is level 9 and level 10. You can also choose a game by going through our scrolling table views, either by name, by card count, or by levels. Touching the Specials icon in our App Store section takes you into one of the most important features of Full Color Solitaire, which is the ability to turn on our competition gestures and touch-tap controls. These features enable our customizable smart moves, all of which allow you to quickly undo or redo moves with a left or right swipe, or you can auto-move cards to their most logical next location and auto-finish a game with a diagonal swipe in any direction. Our touch tap features allow you to choose where you want cards to go in each game with a single, double, or triple touch, all of which are managed through our settings sections as you see here. Touching the info button in the menu bar will take you to our custom help section on our website where you can study the details of all of our games. Here, anyone can quickly learn how to play the game from our Quick Start page. It is designed for people that just want to get the basic overview of the game, the tabletop layout, and all of its components. For those of you who want to study all of the features and functions of any game, you'll find comprehensive written and video-based tutorials detailed in 15 different sections where you can learn how to master any level of any game. Our tips and tricks section includes secrets of the game you'll need to know if you hope to dominate the global leaderboards or win cash and prizes in heads-up competitions, sweepstakes, and contests. All games of Full Color Solitaire utilize our proprietary deck of full color cards. Each deck has 4 colored suits starting with the green suit, the orange suit, the purple suit, the blue suit, and finally the white suit, each numbered 1 through 25 for a total of 125 cards in an original deck. But we don't have to stop there, as full color cards are revolutionary in nature because now there can be an unlimited number of cards in a suit. Although we can have an infinite number of card set combinations, our original games are limited to the 13 card set, the 16 card set, the 19 card set, the 22 card set, and the 25 card set. The white cards are one of the main evolutions of full color cards. In Full Color Solitaire, they serve as free cards that help you reach the top of a column faster than a traditional game because they can be moved to the any white card foundation without any restrictions whatsoever as soon as they become a top card. The 13 card set uses 2 decks of full color cards for a total of 130 cards that are spread across 11 different columns for a total of 60 cards dealt out onto the tabletop. 1 stockpile with the remaining 70 cards in the deck, our standard any white card foundation, and 8 color foundations. Now that you know the basics, let me show you how to play a game. We'll begin with a quick start overview of card set 13, and then I'll show you accelerated gameplay of the new and completely revolutionary levels of the 16, the 19, the 22, and the 25 card sets. Once you're ready to start a game, simply touch the level you want to play to begin, and the cards will automatically begin to deal out. You start every game by moving the white cards to the any white card foundation. You sort each colored suit from the highest available card number down to the lowest number to create the longest sequence of cards possible. When you have multiple choices or cards to move, you will generally choose the ones that will get you to the top of the column the fastest. You repeat this process until you run out of exposed top cards that can be added to any sequence. You will deal out more cards from the stock when you can't make any more moves. Each deal places one new card from the stockpile on top of every single column on every deal until the stock is exhausted. Your goal is to open up as many of the columns as possible while creating as many long stacks of cards as possible. Any sequence of cards or portion of a sequence in a stack may be moved as a group. Once a column becomes open, you can move any card you want into it. You'll generally choose to move a card from the next column that could open up. Once an out-of-sequence card is put on top of any other sequenced cards, that sequence above it cannot be moved until the out-of-sequence card has been removed, thusly untrapping the stack of sequence cards, so choose wisely. Once an entire sequence of a single suit of cards is in order, in this card set, the 13 down to the 1, you can move them into any one of the 8 color foundations. The game is over once all the cards are moved to their completed foundations or all the cards are dealt out of the stockpile and you can't make any more moves. One of the greatest evolutions of Full Color Solitaire is that we have yet to discover a single game of any card set in Full Color Spider that can't be won. So if you lose, it's not because the game can't be solved, it's because you made a wrong move somewhere along the way. And all you have to do is try to sort the cards out a different way, but be careful how much time you take trying to figure it out as you race against the clock. You lose 5 points for every second of gameplay you spend thinking about a move or for every unnecessary move you make, which is one of the key elements of the new Full Color Solitaire scoring system. Because as you can see, anyone can learn how to play the game in a few seconds, but most will spend a lifetime mastering the art of the game in order to top the global leaderboards. So, if you play for fun, or for competition, to relax or be challenged, Full Color Solitaire has a game and a level of play custom made just for you. Once you've mastered the 13 card set and want to step up your game, you can check out our intermediate version of Full Color Spider 16, starting with level 3. Now, with 160 full color cards to sort out, up from 130 that are spread across 13 different columns, up from 11 in the 13 card set, for a total of 75 cards dealt out onto the tabletop. One stockpile with the remaining 85 cards, our standard any white card foundation, and 8 color foundations. So here is a sneak preview of what it's like to play our 16 card set as you watch me play out an entire game from start to finish in an accelerated view. And now, a sneak preview of the advanced level of Full Color Spider 19, starting with level 5. Now, with 190 full color cards to sort out, up from 160, that are spread across 16 different columns, up from 13 in the 16 card set, for a total of 90 cards dealt out onto the tabletop. One stockpile with the remaining 100 cards, our standard any white card foundation, and 8 color foundations. And now, a sneak preview of the master level of Full Color Spider 22, starting with level 7. Now, with 210 full color cards to sort out, up from 190, that are spread across 19 different columns, up from 16 in the 19 card set, for a total of 105 cards dealt out onto the tabletop. One stockpile with the remaining 115 cards, our standard any white card foundation, and 8 color foundations. And finally, a sneak preview of our genius level of Full Color Spider 25, starting with level 9. Now, with 250 full color cards to sort out, up from 220 that are spread across 21 different columns, up from 19 in the 22 card set, for a total of 120 cards dealt out onto the tabletop. One stockpile with the remaining 130 cards, our standard any white card foundation, and 8 color foundations. Full Color Solitaire is easy to learn to play, but difficult to master with each higher card set, ensuring you a lifetime of gameplay, challenges, and fun. Even though every level can be solved, it can only be done if you make all the right moves. The 5 card sets you've seen here are just the beginning of hundreds of new and original games to come that use our revolutionary deck of full color cards. The full color gaming system creates an entirely new class of gaming, and this is your special invite to own it and play it before anyone else does. Now that you've seen the games, let me show you some of the special features, functions, and favorites of our apps, including a customizable game settings section, a card size selector section with 24 different card sizes to choose from, an advanced globalized scoring system with real-time statistics in the game, a comprehensive game statistics section that tracks your game history, the ability to share your game progress with friends on social networks, and so much more. The Full Color Solitaire Game Center is one of our most dynamic sections that we've created. Game Center features exciting heads-up multiplayer competitions against randomly matched players from around the world, or you can directly invite your friends to a competition. Each player in a competition plays the identical game number, with all cards being dealt out exactly the same to each device to ensure even match play. Every game has a winner, every game has a loser, with all scores being posted to the global leaderboards, including a double points bonus to the winner, all of which can be tracked through our Game Center. And finally, our personal achievements section tracks all of the games you've won with awards badges for each milestone you reach. Earn them all, and you'll win a top-secret Ultra Prize. Full Color Solitaire is designed to be played across desktop, portable, and mobile platforms, and is currently translated into 13 different languages including English, Spanish, French, Arabic, German, Japanese, Italian, Dutch, Korean, Portuguese, Russian, Swedish, and Chinese, all upon its first release, with dozens of more languages coming soon. To learn more about Full Color Solitaire and the thousands of games that it creates, we invite you to log on to fullcolorsolitaire.com, where you can find direct links to our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube channels, and so much more.